This is the song that plays on the Runaway Guys player game.
Welcome back. Let me set a 90-minute timer so we know when to take the next break, unless Emile opens his mouth again.
This place is symbolic of what this game did to my heart.
It poisoned you?
Yes, my love became toxic.
That's deep, man.
I think one time I likened Paper Mario to a loveless marriage that was once happy.
One time? You think you did that one time?
On Twitter, yeah, and then there were some people saying that was bad taste, so I didn't do it again. Till now.
Like even people in chat are like, wait, he definitely did that more than once.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I make fun of Sticker Star so much that it all blends together.
Oh, there we go. That's the deal with it. No, Leggy.
Get your ass back here.
Hello, end of stage. I'm not ready for you yet.
It's Andrew says this is the level where I stopped playing. You lasted longer than me my first time. I realized I wasn't having fun in the second world.
Someone says, if you only remember the stuff that you like, then I'm amazed that Chugga remembers that this game exists.
I just need to repress my memories of it, and then I live a happy life. Do you think this game will ever get any kind of remaster or official re-release? Because I don't know if it will.
No, it will not.
I don't think it will. It's such an infamously bad game. What?
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
I was afraid of that.
Was it right on cue?
Damn it.
I do like the idea of remaking mediocre games that had potential. I think that that's a really neat idea. But the industry doesn't really do that so much.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not really beneficial to companies. Usually if a game doesn't do well, there's no point in remaking it. Anytime it's a case where like a game that did kind of gets remade, it's usually the actual producer or creator of the game really wanted to make their vision happen.
There does have to be some sort of creative force behind it.
Damn it! Got stopped by the poison water. I'm not even in the poison! Why am I fighting in the poison?
People are pointing out it's counting as the poison river because you were in a puddle when the fight started.
Yeah. That's entirely why. It's so dumb.
Final Fantasy XI kind of just makes me sad because, we got Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, but then they put the Chrono Trigger guys to work on Final Fantasy XI, and they kept saying in interviews, well, we want to make a third Chrono game, and we have ideas for it, but we're going to be busy making content for Final Fantasy XI for a long time. And before Final Fantasy XI died, none of the same people were working at Square anymore, so no third Chrono game for us!
Honestly, I'm not... Oh, hi, Ryu. Honestly, I'm not sure if I would want a third Chrono game at this point.
Really?
Like, well, like, what would they do? What would they do? Would they do a cross-style thing where they kind of retcon things that happened in the previous game again? And kind of do its own story? Would it be a continuation off of one of the two other stories? Would it be its own third thing? Like, what are they gonna do at this point?
Well, what I would think is... So, a lot of game series, especially back in the day, they did something really good with their first game, and then the second game was completely different and fans didn't really like it as much, so the third game was just a lot like the first one again, and it was really beloved, you know? Like, Zelda did that, Mario
I guess.
did that.
My gripe with Cross, the reason I played through Cross, I forget if that was last year, I think. My gripe with it is how much they kind of retcon Trigger.
I heard that was because the head writer of Chrono Trigger didn't like how the story turned out because he said it was too fluffy and happy compared to what he wanted, so he just made
Trigger does have a happy ending.
It does have a happy ending though, but dude, like I don't think that's a fluffy story. You see a lot of really dark stuff happen in it. But they intentionally made Cross super grim because they just kind of wanted to go back on that, I guess.
Yeah, you can't buy secret door stickers anywhere but here. That's called a monopoly, baby.
Oh my god, clever writing for the first time in like 2 chapters.
Ah, crap.
Of course.
Oh yeah, we can sell that leaf now.
There's an image that I get linked to a lot. whenever I complain about Paper Mario, where it's people saying like funny dialogue makes me go ha ha, you know, in response to people being mad about Sticker Star. But like, there's not that much clever dialogue in this game. It's super few and far between, where it's funny for the first 10 minutes and then nobody says a word until like this.
The forest once fair is now foul and debased by the poison that flows from that island like a doomsday tide. All that is green may be destroyed. What has set this cruel fate in motion? The answer lies on that island, and it falls to you to journey there. But that shipwreck that decorates the island like a skeleton's jewelry whispers a grim warning in your ear.
Thanks, Kirsty!
I was waiting for you to read that, and then I'm like, oh no, he's right. No, that's a really
coming from.
That's a stupid line. We kind of pieced that apart from the soliloquy.
Mario! If we don't find a way out to that island and stop the stuff from flowing, the woods will never go back to normal! I've done it!
Eureka. Late is the hour of my introduction, and for this I beg forgiveness. I am but a humble toad who loves these woods. Fuck yeah. Word reached my ears of the aid you lent that poor child of the forest. Undaunted by both fume and foulness, you stood firm and prevailed. May your days be ever toadful. I say these words of thanks to you on behalf of the woods who speak not in the ways of men.
It's not like I get a choice to have a day full of toads.
I can think of no pleasure greater than using my knowledge of these woods and the surrounding areas to help you on future adventures. Be not a stranger should your wanderings bring us together again. It is my duty to speak of the woods with all who love the trees. A bridge there once was over the entrance to majestic Loop Loop River, but that bridge has crumbled under the weight of time's cruel march. And lo... What?
No, I want you to pull out Kirsty after this is done.
Okay. And lo, where the bridge once arched, now a void looms in defiance of nature. One sees nothing, no bridge, no lack of bridge, but just nothingness. Thanks, Kirsty.
A hilltop with an ocean view sensor magic, if it weren't for this poison.
Okay, bye. Helpful hint. Well, that was a lot of progress. We should definitely save. And now to use door.
Doors, Paper Mario, don't remind me of better games.
Oh, you mean that totally, definitely affordable game?
Yeah, is it a conspiracy theory to think that they legitimately don't want people knowing how good the old games used to be, so they just
No, that's stupid. That is definitely a conspiracy theory.
I don't know, man. Like,
Nintendo leans on nostalgia so fucking much. Them being like, yeah, I don't want to remember the good times is stupid.
And then just never re-releasing Thousand Year Door to the point where it's hundreds of dollars. I like seeing you mashing on the bottom screen from the stickers waving back.
Oh, cause yeah, you can tell. My nails are still long from Rosa from last week, so it's also like super awkward because this is a regular model 3DS, so it's like little tiny buttons. So I'm like accidentally striking other buttons because of it.
Here's another hot take for you. I talked about this in the.
Sorry, just the way you said that. Here's another hot take for you.
Yeah, let's see here. It's gonna be the spiciest of takes. I need to find a YouTube video for this. So I talked about this a while ago on ZUthon, so you might have already heard this, but people say that the modern Paper Mario games have super good writing in them. And I won't deny that there are some funny jokes in there, but I don't know if I would say that the writing is super good, because my issue is that every single conversation is jokes about paper. And after a while, I just kind of stopped getting surprised by it, and I'm just like, oh, yep, there it is, another joke about paper. Oh, yep, and there he goes, talking about being made of paper. Oh, yep, paper, yep, paper. Like, after a while, I just kind of stopped getting surprised by it, and I stopped finding it as funny, where I thought Origami King and Color Splash were funny for a little while, but then more than a few hours in, I started getting kind of tired of it being the same thing all the time. There was a point on Arlo's review of Origami King I commented with this, and I think that this sums it up pretty well. It's every single conversation is, "Hey Mario, I'm made of paper! Did you know you're made of paper? Cause we're paper, baby! I still have creases from when I slept on my foot wrong, cause I'm made of paper! Hey, you know where the scissors are? Cause we better watch out for them, cause we're paper! Oh man, it's a good thing I'm a paper toad and not a paper alimony check! That's so funny, right?" It feels like the game's just jumping up and down trying to remind me how funny it is.
Jesus.
Am I wrong? It's the same thing constantly, and I'm just like, you know, you could take yourself seriously for a few seconds so I wouldn't see the jokes coming, or you could joke about other things besides everything being paper. I don't know. It's all they ever talk about. I'm just like, you could do anything else for even just a little bit, and some of the jokes are funny, I won't deny that, but I do feel like when it's kind of all you write about, it gets predictable after a while.
I kind of get where you're coming from on this. What is it I need to cross this?
I thought it was funny for a while, but then I just kind of got tired of everything being paper jokes. Oh, this song is cool.
This is from Tekken.
Oh.
And now in Smash Brothers. The amount of people that didn't know this was from Tekken, since it's been my alert for years, was hilarious.
I thought it was from The Price is Right.
No, that one is copywritten, believe it or not.
Of course it is.
Can't use it. Trust me, that would have been alert day one if I could have.
Of course. I mean, if you owned the yodeling from The Price is Right, would you not claim ownership of it? Come on.
I mean, that's fair. That is a solid yodel.
Man, I ate like crap today. I had that second Frappuccino from Starbucks that they gave me just now. I did not eat well today at all.
I mean, I can't say much. I had my usual breakfast, I had Subway for dinner, and then I had bubble tea.
Maybe I'm just drinking away my sorrows with Frappuccino at this game.
That was it. You're just like, I'm gonna eat like crap. I need all the help I can get tonight. Who in the TRG group drinks alcohol? Out of the core three, none of us. Tim has, I think, in the past, but not much.
I've had alcohol,
or doesn't anymore, rather.
Twice in my life.
You say twice?
Twice in my life. For my high school graduation, my mom got me a bottle of champagne and said, "Don't tell no one," but I didn't like it, so I didn't finish it. And then there was one time at Too Many Games where Adriana and Jules wanted me to try an alcoholic drink with them, and I did, but also wasn't fond of it.
Yeah, no, I just said core 3 TRG members, so Tim, myself, and Emile. Yeah, Tom drinks. Reese drinks. Not often.
I've never had enough to know what I'm like. I've never had enough to know what I'm like drunk.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with not knowing how you are when you're drunk.
Don't tell no one tells 3,581 people. It's been over 10 years. That would be quite the enigma, knowing what I'm like drunk. Wiggler has 4 segments in all. They're probably running around playing games and having fun all over the place. Wiggler thinks catching them all will be hard, but Wiggler knows you can do it.
The best character in the game, folks.
More like the only character in the game.
Oh god, the amount of puns drunk Emile would let loose upon the world. No, I think Emile would be the kind of drunk that starts fights.
Really? You think I'd be, like, aggressive?
Yeah. Usually it ends up being a side aspect of your personality that doesn't normally shine through.
Oh.
It's more like anything you inhibit normally when you are on an inhibitor tends to shine through.
When you said that it's an aspect of the personality that usually doesn't shine through, I was gonna say, oh, you mean it'd be actually funny?
Wow, okay, wow. Wait, hang on, Mario. First we need to find Wiggler's segment. Let's grab the comment piece afterward. Really?
What?
I want to open another path of the map, Kersey!
Why? But you can grab that one fine.
Yeah, because we already had to grab this one.
What is this game? No, don't win that way. Okay, I think I can share this story. I'm gonna be very non-specific about this so that, like, people don't know who I'm talking about, but...
Okay.
There was this girl in my life about 12, 13 years ago that was a huge bitch to me, and I could never really figure out why. And when telling the stories about her to protect her identity, I always refer to her as Kirsty because of this game.
Oh my god.
Kirsty is just like the name of the girl that I hate, like, whenever I want to protect people's identity.
Ah, damn it. I'm on solid ground. Come on now. All right, whatever, game. Fun fact, you can actually action command the spike helmet. Oh. Didn't even think of that.
Maybe you jump up and you just shove it further up their ass or something.
Come on, little guy, knock it off. This might not be the butt segment. You don't know.
Oh,
well, bye.
No, I'm so disappointed. Oh no, is the little guy okay down there?
Probably not.
I don't really care, Kirsty. Why are we helping out Wiggler in particular? Like, what's the story?
Kamek flew up and actually split all his segments.
Yeah, but why do we care?
Because we're Mario.
Okay, but I don't know. Usually
Right, this segment.
Oh my god! Wake up now! Oh come on! Wake up! These things are intruding on a delicate lady's personal space. That is quite wrong. What would Mario do in a situation like this? He would save me!
So as you noticed, our entire inventory is gone.
So how would spiders even do this? They don't even have hands. And try to paperize, you can't.
I actually like that merp merp noise.
I like it when the characters do things.
Yeah. So now we have dedicated Make Mario Sad buttons. All right, I know you're all real tore up about it, but we got it plugged in. We're good. We're all set. Yep.
Man, I thought I was gonna get out of having to see the rest of this game. Dun, 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 dun. Their death animation's not that satisfying, I have to say.
They also drop a lot less money than if you fight them properly. My 10-year anniversary for streaming is next year, along with my 15-year anniversary of making content.
I'm so fucking old!
15 years of making videos, or content in general, and 10 years of just streaming on Twitch.
I'm a year behind you, because I'll be 14 years next year.
Yeah.
I wonder if these stickers are actually the stickers, because you didn't have a poison mushroom before, so does it give you your stickers back, or does it just give you random stickers that are just as good?
I don't remember. I thought for some reason you did get them back eventually.
God, my vitriol is getting pretty strong. I was going to say, like, why would I think that they would actually remember your stickers? That would require them putting effort into this.
Chat says it does give you back all your stickers.
Okay.
Well, I'm seeing a couple different things here, so.
It could go either way, really. This game works in mysterious ways.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
shoe.
here we go. This is your stuff back. Suck on the shoe. There you go.
Took a while to get that high heel. Also, do not suck on that shoe, please.
Threw my back out.
That's a little messed up. You can't speak to someone who's not here.
It's just insulting.
John, you kink shame? Damn. Not when it's a charity marathon, or when it's a charity marathon I do. Mario, where are you, damsel in dist?
I hate to admit that that's clever, because it kind of is.
I say we leave her anyways. Only if we re-enable the sad horn sound whenever we,
Honestly, I'd rather...
Oh yeah, you want some more free stickers? Oh, I can just walk on... Oh no, I do have to jump on them, never mind.
Honestly, I'd rather have a Making Mario Sad button than have Kirsty for the rest of this game. If that was an option, I'd take it.
You heard it here first. Emile wants to make Mario sad.
Well, one, it's amusing, and two, I want him to feel sad for what a bad game he's in.
I don't think it was his choice.
I want him to feel sorry for it.
I don't think it was his choice, Emile. I don't think Mario goes up to Nintendo's like, "Yo, Mamma Mia, what game you put me in today?"
Nintendo did this to him. They trapped him in a bad game and forced him to be happy about it. No, he was the real victim.
He needed to pay rent.
You know, a thing that I want to bring up about Paper Mario, I find it amazing that Mario is just simply not allowed to have fantastic RPGs like he once did. Because it's not just the fact that Paper Mario is such a beloved series. This is Mario we're talking about. This is without a doubt one of the shoddiest official products Mario's face has ever been plastered on. With how protective they are of him, I find it nuts that he's been allowed to slip this badly. Because I think Mario absolutely deserves to have the best RPGs in the world, and for a time, he had some of the most critically acclaimed.
Oh, right. That was stupid of me. It's like, you dingus, come on. Pay attention.
Womp womp. I just love that. The shrugging was good.
Someone said you can jump? Really? They let you jump on a web?
At least they didn't take your feet. No.
I knew I shouldn't have listened to chat. I'm like, they let me jump on a web? That sounds stupid and wrong. Yeah, shouldn't have listened to chat. Chat wins again. Oh, yeah, you're real winners here, chat.
Yeah,
right, nope, not again.
Fire.
Nope, I almost did it again.
Eat regular fire flower on the screen. There you go. See how it's kind of hard to choose the best possible option when you have like 100 choices for every turn? And there's no way to organize them inside of a battle.
John just on chat as his friend. Oh no, chat can be my friend numerous times. It's just, this is a special circumstance night tonight, so.
They can be your friend, but only on weekends, I guess.
This is a weekend, Emile.
Oh. Not in... Shit, what time zone is not currently in a weekend?
Emile, it's either Saturday or Sunday in the world right now.
No, New Zealand's a lot of hours ahead of us. What time is it in New Zealand?
It's 10:45 on a Saturday in Mountain Time.
New Zealand, it is 4:45 p.m. Sunday. Never mind.
Dumbass. Yes, there can't be 3 days at the same time, except for like, I don't even think during like a weird daylight savings thing can that happen.
Maybe it's a weekday on Mars or something.
A weekday on Mars, my favorite place on Earth, Emile, Mars.
Are there calendars for other planets? Have they made those yet?
Why would they make calendars for other planets? No one lives there.
I don't know. There's like they put probes on other planets, and they'd have to track what like position that.
Let me mail up a calendar to this planet that has no one on it that can read our calendars.
I'm sure they have to have like some sort of code for like what day out of how many it takes for Mars to go around the sun for the rovers and stuff.
They do. There are planetary years for other planets because they take longer than Earth unless you're like closer to the sun. But still.
But a calendar would be a great way of organizing it into a way that most people could understand. And if they have that data already, why not?
But it's only useful for that planet. It's not. The planet is not on Earth. This isn't a Sailor Moon situation.
Calendars on Mars. Mars calendar. The planetarySociety.org has a Mars calendar.
Of course, because if they're tracking the planet, I'm just saying there's not an actual calendar on the planet. You sound like you're regretting the stream. No, this is just TRG.
How many years are there in the Mars calendar?
This is one of those times I wish I had my camera on right now because I'm just staring at it directly to stare at you to let you know it's still a year.
It's
just a Mars rotational year.
A Martian year is 668.5991 sols, which a sol is a rotation of the planet Mars, so the equivalent of a day. Mars Calendar Company made a... Timekeeping on Mars, Wikipedia. It experiences seasons of spring, summer, autumn, and winter very much like Earth. A Martian day is less than an hour longer than an Earth day. A Mars year is twice as long as Earth's, though its orbital eccentricity is considerably larger, which causes those seasons to vary in length. I'm learning!
I like what I said on chat. Someone just said, wait, does that mean Mars has Dark Souls too?
In the winter, I'm sure. Well, there'll eventually be people on Mars, I'm pretty sure.
Next time I'm making you play Sticker Star.
Oh my god, you just mail me the cartridge so I can pick up where we left off. I don't know, for this being something that's made to make me suffer, you have to listen to me while playing this awful game. I think you get it worse.
It's an experience. It's not any different than TRG, really, but it's still an experience. I don't know if it was today or not, but someone said, like, really recently, which I assume was today, you said in a video, like, you were gonna talk about Sticker Star less.
My excuse is it was recorded a year ago.
No, the episode that went up was probably March, April? It's the Bounty Hunt episodes.
Oh damn, we're catching up.
Yeah, I guess, looking behind the curtain here a little bit, we haven't recorded TRG for about a month? Because we were doing weekly recordings for a while, and we recorded a lot of 100% Orange Juice. And then we got really busy. And we haven't recorded anything in over a month, at least.
I think this is the first time since the first Let's Play where we've been recording the same Let's Play, like, while it's still going up.
Yeah, normally what we do is we record, like, twice a year. We'll go to Emile's house twice a year and record a bunch. Oh, hey, look who I found.
Mario. Ugh. In case you never noticed, I don't have arms or legs, so do something!
Damn it, I can't jump.
I don't have your hammer. I wish you had your hammer.
Burr, burr.
What were you Why are you so thoroughly unlikable every time you open the mouth that you don't have? Why? Well, you were off gallivanting about. I got kidnapped by those craves and hung up like a painting. Not fun at all. Not only that, but that sticky web was chafing me like you wouldn't believe. Leaving me hanging there was completely and utterly unacceptable.
Why do you know what chafing is?
Does she even have a crotch?
Well, it's not just the crotch.
Yeah, but usually that's where it manifests.
Just shaking my head.
I think I do need to step away for a minute to brush my teeth, though, because all of that Frappuccino is kind of making my teeth feel hard. Or not hard, but it's soft.
I was gonna say, I would hope your teeth are at least a little hard. That'd be a little concerning.
Yeah, my teeth are feeling a little soft from all that Frappuccino, so I'll be right back.
Go for it. You're not gonna be missing much. He's gonna miss everything.
They have games.
Oh, John, didn't you know that floppy teeth infect thousands of families every year? Ah, the floppy teeth pandemic. Tom, what did you say? Like jelly beans, Emile's teeth. A tragic tale of a man with jelly bean teeth. Chugga Conroy. They'll be writing about him for years to come about his very soft teeth. Many flavors were trapped in those teeth. Tragically, we don't talk about the bean-boozled years. Those were the baby teeth. Extremely tragic. We can make a Smash Ultimate stage after. So is this how those teeth falling out dreams happen? Probably. Always dreaming about your soft teeth. You live in Calgary? I thought you lived on Mars. Yup, that's why I have all these calendars here. Just got a ton of them. Just lying around everywhere. I thought you just lived in Canada. Well, good news. Calgary's in Canada. So yes, I do in fact still live in Canada. Wait, you know, God damn it, chat.
So what time is it in Mars in Canada?
Canada Mars's time or day? What are we at? What are we checking on the calendar? All right. It says hang on. It says handy battle controls. Press A at the right time. You'll get benefits like higher attack strength when you time it right. So that probably means Thursday.
What time is it on Mars in Canada? Let's do this.
I thought you were omnipresent, so you live everywhere in Canada. No, that's why we have all the alt-johns, so they can all be in different places at the same time.
What's the Prince Edward Island one like?
Really into potatoes for some reason.
I thought it would just be really small.
I don't know why. You bring up Prince Edward Island a lot. I don't know if you've been aware of this.
So I was weirdly fascinated with it because I didn't know it actually existed until Street Pass. I could name every Canadian province except that one. But in Street Pass, it was so hard to get someone from Prince Edward Island for like years that I was so fixated on it, so it just sticks out of my memory now.
Street Pass, the only way to learn about Canada. Yep. That's it. They put all of Canada in Street Pass and nowhere else. Not even in Canada.
I found it so bizarre how many countries didn't have maps on the Street Pass map, where I remember for a while Australia didn't even have one and they patched it in later. It was really weird. Australia
finally got that update.
Yeah, it was about a year after the Street Pass map was updated they finally patched it in.
Secret poison hot spring. Water flow update. No new water. Water quality totally poisonous.
Speaking of things that mean a lot, when I came back I wanted to say this, but then we got talking about Canadian Martian calendars. But I wanted to say thank you all so much for doing so much good for Direct Relief during Colosseum, because that's the whole reason the stream was even happening, was because of donation incentives. You are the reason that so many things have happened, and just can't thank you enough for it. I think this is a mash, but
I tried mashing, that wasn't right.
Okay. I just want to thank you all so much, because last year, we didn't think that we were going to do as great as our previous records, where I remember in the opening speech that John gave, he was saying, don't worry about donating, guys. This is just a weekend to take your mind off of things. Just pretend like the donate button's not even there. And during his speech, I think we got a $1,000 donation, and we broke all sorts of records, and it was way over the top. And then this year, we're thinking, okay, everyone's going to be, in bad situations because people are going to be without jobs for a long time and all that. And, we really want to stress, donate responsibly. But then it broke all sorts of records again. So
yeah, I had people telling me like, dude, you're dressing up as Rosa. Your guys are gonna do ridiculous this year. I'm like, no, it's not gonna do that much. And
yeah, for 2 straight years we thought it. For 2 straight years we thought it wasn't gonna be that much, and we broke all sorts of records. Not just for ourselves too, just records in general too for gaming charity events.
Oh right, I have to fight this thing again. Shenanigans. Oh yeah, you go for it. Read it.
For shenanigans, and shenanigans earn spankings.
Shenanigans earn spankings.
But I have no idea what I would spank it. Shut up, Curse.
It's not the butt. It's not the butt, dude.
You don't know that.
Here, have some
You
more.
could have like 5 anuses. I don't know.
Please don't have 5 anuses. Just like don't have 4 boobs.
You're making his butt wet.
You're not making this any better.
I mean, there's even a rainbow over. No, I'm kidding.
Soda. Drink it today.
1 coin for a perfect against a mid-boss. What?
I mean, I did use a super shot.
Yeah, but still, it's a perfect against a mid-boss. It shouldn't matter what you used. I was going to point out that 3-2, very beginning of the third world. The poison blooper is the last original character design in the entire game. Less than halfway through.
Oh.
Yay, the second one is back! Welcome home, segment of Wiggler! Thank you, only 2 to go. We're halfway there.
Yep.
Halfway there.
I like how Emile's taking this the hardest, yet he's not even the one playing the game.
Enjoy. I don't know, you were the one who was all saying, like, the game's not that bad all these years. Maybe you've just earned this from not embracing the ass.
I'm sorry I don't embrace the ass, I embrace the boobs instead. But, as I was saying, it's just tedium. This is all busy work at this point. I legitimately forgot how long World 3 is.
Gauntlet Pondlet. This world is so awful. Like, this is boring. There's something I was gonna bring up about Paper Mario being bad. I don't remember what.
You never!
I feel bad for the people who do the art design and who do the music for these games. It's just wasted talent that could be used on better games.
Does that not come
This
back?
modern Paper Mario does not deserve the fantastic music that it gets.
Hang on a second! Hang on a second!
What?
Just read this in chat. Give me a second to find it again. Where did it go?
I think I know what you're going to say.
Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it now. Damn it! Oh, don't tell me it disappeared. Ah, oh, damn it! It was some chat message that says that something along the lines of like, Reese must hate Emile's backyard. So many beaten dead horses about Paper Mario.
I mean, I won't deny you're not
Emile's
wrong.
backyard would make Reese cry all the beaten dead horses that are the modern Paper Marios. That was it. That was the quote.
I mean, have you ever stopped to consider that if they just made good Paper Mario games, I wouldn't have to be so mean to them? No, I'm kidding.
I honestly thought you were going to say, have you ever stopped to consider horse? Just for Reese.
That's a good comment. I love that one. I had somebody link me to Wiggler's journal a few months ago to tell me that like there was effort put into this game, and I straight up beat the game without knowing that it existed because you get locked out of it. So it's like the best thing in the game. They went out of their way to make it so that most players.
I remember the journal being really good, so yeah, if people want me to just skip out on this stage or like beat it without getting the segment, I can do that.
Yeah, I straight up didn't know that it existed, and I had to read up on it on the Mario Wiki. I went, wow, this is actually in the game?
Kirsty's backstory is also apparently missable. Where's her backstory? That part I don't remember.
I don't remember Kirsty having a backstory, but it's also been a lot of years. Everyone in the chat is confused about Kirsty having a backstory. Let me see if I can find this.
You guys missed her backstory. It was in the spider area.
Huh. If Kirsty has a backstory, it's not on the Mario Wiki at all.
How is anyone supposed to find that? So how does it even work? Do you just keep talking to her? Or do you keep failing at removing the thing? All right, I don't think I can do this right now.
Hole in the stairs is what someone said. Cool missable backstory, good game design. I just find it so nuts how many things they managed to fuck up about this game. Like, really, just... I keep learning new things where I'm just like, they seriously did that? Mandela effect, Kirsty had a backstory. I don't know.
I mean, there's a prompt there. Sort of. I mean, walking around still works too, so...
I had a dream about this a few months ago.
Oh, that was the door. Okay, never mind.
In my dream, you stuck something there and nothing happened, and you freaked out and went, what?
Well, good news. I didn't do that, so.
But I don't remember what actually happened. Okay. Well, it works though because in the dream I died a few seconds later. So.
Oh. In the dream or just in the game?
In the dream. So every time that I have a premonition in a dream, I die a few seconds later. So everything comes true except me dying every time. But I know when it's a premonition because I die after it happens. It's weird.
It's a little dark.
But
dude.
I always get like really paranoid because I look around for anything that can kill me like just as it's happening because I lived through this and died like before. I went to the optometrist for the first time in like 5 years and they told me that I have 20/20 vision. I don't need glasses anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, my eyes improved with time, I guess.
Well, that must be nice.
I wasn't expecting it. I was just like, hey, my glasses are making my eyes feel tired, and they don't really seem to be helping me that much. I think they might be outdated because I haven't been in like 5 years. And they did a bunch of tests on me. They gave me the chart. They're like, okay, read this line, read the smaller line, read the smaller line. And then she goes, okay, the line that you just read is 20/20 vision. Your glasses are hurting your eyes because they're giving you help that you don't need. I don't think you need my help. Just don't wear your glasses anymore.
Well, congrats.
I was so happy. It's actually the second time that my eyes have improved with age. My eyes were at their worst when I was, I think, 15 or 16, and then I got tested in my 20s, and they were better than they were then, so I had a lighter prescription, and then I've gone from lighter prescription to no prescription at all.
So eventually what you're saying is you're going to be able to see through walls. That's what you're saying.
No, eventually I'm going to be able to see through time.
Ah, that too.
Nah.
You got the sponge. So that emote's outdated. Well, that to be fair, that is Reese's glasses.
This actually did kind of hurt my eyes to have on, so...
Yeah, no, Reese has a very, very strong prescription.
People ask me to Let's Play this game so much, and I'm just like, do you really want 50 episodes of just this is bad?
You know the answer to that.
I don't know, I really think it would get tiring.
Oh, it probably would, but you also know the answer to that. Good news, Emile, it did something. You're not gonna die. Or does that mean you will die now because it did something?
Because it didn't actually come true, so the death has to come true in its place.
Yeah, one part of your dream has to come true.
A lot of coins for this one.
Well, because it's a long-ass stage.
Yeah, they just all feel long to me, so I don't really think about it, I guess.
Oh, shocking! Look what's happening! Who could have seen that coming? Wow! Let's go to break. Yeah, even the game says take a break.
Even the game doesn't like being played.
Honestly, forgot that was set. Let's go to break. When we come back, we will read a couple more donos and we will continue Sticker Star. See you guys in a bit.
Oh, that's clever. I had Kirsty's Mario wiki page pulled up, and I pointed out how Kirsty's name is Kirsty Sticker. Is John not here? Did he leave?
I'm here.
Okay. Her Japanese name is Lucy, which is the same joke where Lucy is a girl's name, but also Lucy Shiru, which is sticker in Japanese.
Ah.
I thought that was pretty cool. So it's the same joke in both languages, but different girl names that are sticker backwards. I'm looking for the rare footage of Kirsty having a backstory colorized.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Trying to find that. I found it in a Let's Play that's in German, so I can't read it, but I'm trying to see if I can find an English Let's Play that's got it.
There's gotta be some video that has it. Oh, you heard a crash? Right. So yeah, the crash and like the what the fuck was, there's a TV tray over here that holds a couple controllers and a bunch of games on it. It got knocked over because of the carpet protector I have my chair loosely on. It flipped the TV tray into my NES bookshelf. So you heard, it looks like my copy of Space Channel 5, a bunch of Switch games, some Joy-Cons, and an Xbox controller all fell on the floor. The rest got stuck against the bookshelf, but that's what that noise was.
Apparently I didn't even hear it on my end, and everyone's like, John, are you dead? And I was like, he just left, guys, calm down, but...
I see how it is. Discord doesn't want people to find my body. I knew it. I always knew it.
Cutting room floor. Paper Mario Sticker Star is an example of an installment that's okay on its own merits, but considered awful in comparison to its predecessors. You're too nice to it. In Russellboro, Kirsty is trapped in a spider web. Her shout is obscured by the tree. By looking at the data, you can see exactly what it says. Wake up! Wake up now! Oh, come on! Wake up! I've had it! Why does stuff like this always happen to me? Hey, are you going to keep me waiting forever? You listen to me! When Mario shows up, and he will, he's going to tear all you guys to pieces. Mario, you're really taking your time. Where are you? What are you doing? Damsel in distress over here. Hello? Don't you think you kept me waiting a little too long? You didn't go home, did you? Was it something I said? What am I going to do? Losing the royal stickers is all my fault. I can't go back to the sticker star like this. Oh, why me? Why this? Why now? I want to cry. Wait, I am crying. Stupid crying. That's what it says.
That's her backstory? I don't think that counts as backstory.
It's also fucking terrible and makes me like her even less. I actually think she is less likable after reading that.
Alright, so we didn't really miss much. Protoman 3 says, a queen had to choose between 3 princesses to marry her son. Princess Galadriel, Anella, and Catherine. All 3 of them impressed the queen, so at the official engagement ceremony, the queen deferred... Oh. The queen deferred to her son. He responded, Ma, say, Anella. Womp, womp, womp. SwitchKid 2001 says, hello, Emile. Do you remember PAX East 2020, specifically the folders of scripts that you received from that guy? It was me.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed them.
Remember. I can't believe PAX East 2020 actually happened.
I mean, that was the last thing we did con-wise.
Well, that was the going into PAX, I didn't think that COVID was going to be anything. I thought, like every other virus that crops up in the news, the media was going to fearmonger it, make it sound like millions of people were going to die, and then nothing was going to happen, and it would get contained, like every other time. The moment that I realized it was serious and might actually turn into something was at PAX East. I'm not joking. They had guards following me around enforcing that nobody hug me.
I'm sorry, I don't remember this.
Like, at our meetup and stuff like that, they had that, and like, whenever I needed escorts places, the guards were like, no, you can't hug them.
I do not remember this.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Anubis the Goddess 23 says, how much would it take for Emile to talk nice things about Sticker Star again?
I already said that the Stay Perky Toad was cool. Isn't that enough for you people?
Emile's all about being perky. You heard it here first.
I did compliment the title screen, and you laughed at me for that being like the only thing I complimented in the last stream too, so...
The consistency is there. Grugs Pro says, you can still get the digital version to the Prima Guide for 20 gold points on my Nintendo. Worst 20 cents I've ever spent. Oh my god.
During the holidays, they frequently put Sticker Star up for sale on the 3DS eShop, and like on sale. It's really funny.
ADub64 says, Heaven's smiles are coming to your door, Emile. By the way, show Emile Killer 7. I was about to ask, have you ever played a Suda 5-1 game, but then I realized you've played No More Heroes.
Yeah, I love No More Heroes.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Killer 7 is that the official website was killer-7.com, but they accidentally wrote killer7.com without the hyphen on the box, and that's a porn site. I remember that being a huge scandal, that they accidentally put a porn site on the box.
Oh, good job, Capcom.
I got to meet Suda51 once, actually.
Me too.
I was
nice dude.
Yeah, what was your experience?
Tom was doing an interview for Travis Strikes Again with him, and he asked me to come along since he knew I was a big fan of Suda's games. So,
that's awesome. I think that was the same week as me, actually, because I got called to the Nintendo of America building to demo Travis Strikes Again, and they had this room where they had a few games in rotation for you to play, and Suda51 was actually sitting on the couch for Travis Strikes Again, and he was kind of the player too. And I was talking to him through an interpreter, and there was one point where I commented on the game being kind of hard to hear right now, but is Travis going to have really funny names for his super moves like Blueberry and Cheese Brownie? And when I shouted that, he just started cracking up. It was great. I'm sure he knew what that was, but wasn't expecting just some guy babbling in another language just blurt out something he recognized like that. It was pretty good. But yeah, he was saying that he promised me, like, yes, there will be hilarious names for the moves. So I was very happy. Predator on Chugga Conroy, do you remember your first interaction before performing TRG? My first interaction with John was sending him, I think, episode 12 of my Earthbound Let's Play because I was so proud of it and he hated it.
That wasn't the first one. But that was pretty close to the first one.
Yes, at least he didn't deny it. I think it's funny now more than anything else.
And it wasn't that I hated the episode. It was exactly what I told you. On something awful, like, usually RPG long plays and Let's Plays were considered taboo.
Yeah,
they were usually considered not the best ideas. That's why I told you, like, it's like, I'm pretty sure I said something along the lines like, you still did a good job in this. But, like, I'm just saying, like, from something awful standpoint, that you'd probably get grilled for it.
It's probably a long ass time ago, though. I don't know if we even have that, but
no, that was on AIM, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to dig through all the hard drives for that to even find it. But the earliest memory that I have, and I was like, he said he hated it.
He never lets me live that down. Lee Fair Lurk says, I haven't heard way too much pain and anguish other than the unrespawning spike hat, so would you say that this stream was better-ish than last year's? I think it was just fresher last year for us. It just, because we just kind of went in from the start, and the start doesn't exactly go off on the best foot.
I was saying that I think the first chapter is actually one of the better ones because you don't realize how unfun of an experience it's going to be. Because in the first chapter, you don't realize this is going to be a bland and interesting thing with no characters or story. Like,
I feel like the seams show up faster though in Act 1, don't they?
I don't know. The thing is that when I played it, I didn't realize I wasn't having fun until sometime in chapter 2. I thought at that point in the game, I was like, oh, the story is still just getting going, or oh, we're getting introduced to the characters. Because in the first chapter, you meet Bowser Jr. and Kamek as new characters to the Paper Mario series, and I'm like, oh, I'm really curious what they're gonna do with them.
And then the answer was not much.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we'll end on this very important one from mglitch Gaming. Use the analog stick to move. Can do.